This is definitely the biggest grocery run I have done since starting the trip. I've got blueberry bread, I've got oranges, freeze-dried berries to go in my yogurt. I mean, I kind of splurged, to be honest. I mean, look at this giant bag of bread. All right, so the blueberry bread was definitely a great pickup. Today, well, I guess this morning, I am going to make the drive to Provo, which is only, I think, an hour and a half maybe away. I am going to stop at a Planet Fitness there. The only Planet Fitness seemingly in Utah. I think all the Planet Fitnesses are up north. So there isn't one south of my location at all, and I'm pretty much central Utah at this point. So if you are traveling kind of similar style to me and you are coming to Utah, you might think about how you're going to stay clean. For me, it was just wiping down with a wet rag before bed, which really helped me sleep good. I just have such a hard time going to bed when I feel all sweaty and sticky, and I'm sure you guys can relate. So definitely keep that in mind if you're going to be traveling to Utah. It is definitely a factor, and it is definitely the reason why I am going to boogie on up to Provo and get a much needed shower, a much needed shave, and a much needed workout. I'm feeling pretty good. That blueberry bread, I'm telling you, it changes your life. All right, well, let's get to it. Yeah. Yeah. I forgot cheese. How? How did I forget cheese? All right, well, time for number 2. Bon appetit. Did I already show you guys my giant bag of bread? You know, with the markets going crazy, I honestly recommend moving some money into bread. Get a couple loaves, get a bag if you can, just a giant bag of bread. You know, I started out with a 24 count. We're now at 23. It's about to be 22. So, you know, it's honestly a pretty stable asset if you're not hungry, like I am all the time. Well, that was an awesome breakfast and an awesome workout here at Planet Fitness in Provo. I have got a lot of content to catch up on for you guys, and yeah, I need a couple work days to really knock it out. So I also recently made plans to meet up with my best friend from back home. We're gonna meet up at Glacier National Park in Montana. So I am so excited for that. That is in 7 days. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out a couple videos. Well, more like 5 or 6. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy it here in Provo and get ready for my trip up to Montana. So here we go. This is my 3rd restaurant looking for free Wi-Fi and a good power outlet. The things I do to make these videos. The sliders and the sweet potato fries and some of the small town views were from a town here in Idaho called Lava Hot Springs. Lava Hot Springs was one of those very nostalgic feeling small towns. Really just one main drag, and you walk down, there's a bunch of small shops. So the restaurant I got those sliders and the sweet potato fries was called Chuck Wagon. Check it out if you're in the area. It was a nice pit stop. I am now in a town called Chubbuck, I guess is how you would say it. I'm about to head into a McDonald's and do some more editing. I'm pretty far behind on content, and considering I am going to be in Glacier in about 4 days, I just want to be fully present with my friend Aiden, and we're just gonna have a blast. So very excited for that. And yeah, just a little update for you guys. I'm just gonna be working up through Idaho and then through Montana the next 3 or 4 days, taking my time to get up there and enjoying the drive. Also, something super crazy happened while I was driving today. I was actually stopped at a red light, and a bighorn sheep actually came up and jumped up on my hood. And I think it was probably a little intimidated because he rammed my windshield. He was probably looking through and saw me and thought maybe a little bit of competition. I don't know. But there is a little crack in the windshield now. Kind of a bummer, but hey, what are you gonna do about it? But yeah, there you can kind of see it. It's not too big. It's on the passenger side, so it doesn't affect my view. The secret sauce now separately served. Let's go. Sweet. So I am sitting in a McDonald's. I've got a tea and a McChicken, and you know, the fuel I need to get through this editing process. And it's a little behind the scenes for you. This is the Death Valley video. I think this is actually the first time I've kind of shown the behind the scenes of the processing of the content and cranking out, although they are pretty rough, videos for you guys. But in between all of the sites and parks, I am sitting here in a McDonald's or a Starbucks or wherever I can get into power outlet and free Wi-Fi, and I am putting together a little video for you guys. So I hope you do enjoy them. Yeah, I'm super excited to look back on them one day and remember this experience, and just look back how much of a dork I was. Hopefully I can say I was a dork. If not, then I probably still am a dork. But so it goes. Well, I've been working on my giant bag of bread for about a week at this point, and I don't feel like I've made a dent. I've probably still got like 13 rolls in there. 14 maybe? Oh gosh. I'm really trying to get through all this bread. I don't want to waste any of it, but at the same time, it's just like, how much bread can I eat in a day, you know? This morning I am still in Chubbuck, Idaho, and I plan on getting to a campsite tonight to sleep out in the Idaho nature a little bit. So I think it's probably a 2 or 3 hour drive to my campsite. So yeah, here we go to another day. Snacking on some pineapple tidbits, yo. I love pineapple, it's so good. I told you guys I'm fully locked in on finishing off this bread. It's kind of unhealthy. Alright, well, this is a look at the river. This is called Big Hole River, and this runs, I don't know, maybe 300 feet from my truck at this campsite. So you can see it looks like the water is at kind of an all-time high. I mean, you don't see any signs of water coming through here at all. I feel like that's pretty common right now in this region with all the creeks and streams. They're pretty much at capacity or over because of the crazy amount of snowfall this region got this year. And the summertime is melting it all off, and now you've got some insane water flow.